In a cinematic landscape often dominated by spectacle and simplicity, Dehşet Bey dares to dive deeper. At its core stands Tuba Büyüküstün, an actress celebrated not only for her beauty but for her emotional intelligence and nuance. With her latest role as Dr. Abide Harriet, Büyüküstün ventures into a realm where love and darkness intertwine, offering a performance that transcends genre. This isn't merely another thriller. It's an exploration of the human soul, its contradictions, and its quiet rebellions. In the dimly lit universe of Dehşet Bey, where vengeance dances with philosophy and love defies reason, one figure emerges as both anchor and catalyst, Tuba Büyüküstün. Portraying Dr. Abide Harriet, the woman who inadvertently unravels the disciplined world of a secret assassin, Büyüküstün steps into one of the most layered and emotionally charged roles of her career. Directed by Mehmet Ada Öztekin and adapted from Murat Mentes's cult graphic novel, Dehşet Bey is not just an action film, it's a philosophical deep dive into the duality of man. It brings together Barış Arduç as the enigmatic Dehşet Bey, a deadly fidei torn between loyalty and longing, and Büyüküstün, whose calm presence ignites a storm within him. Abide isn't trying to change anyone, Büyüküstün reflects. She simply lives within her own truth. That sincerity is what transforms Dehşet. She doesn't know his world, she doesn't even want to. But love has its own kind of rebellion, it enters without permission. A woman at the heart of darkness. Tuba's character is more than a love interest, she's a moral mirror. In a story steeped in violence, she becomes the quiet reminder of humanity. As the actor explains, Dehşet Bey explores what happens when two opposites collide: intellect and instinct, freedom and duty, love and destruction. Dehşet is a man shaped by control, she says, and Abide is someone who lives through feeling. Their worlds are destined to clash, but that clash also births understanding. It's tragic and beautiful at once. In a film industry often obsessed with spectacle, Büyüküstün gravitates toward emotional depth. Known internationally for her refined performances in Black Money Love, Kara Para Ask, and Another Self, she finds a unique balance between fragility and strength. In Dehşet Bey, she carries that essence into a realm where empathy itself becomes an act of defiance. The making of a modern Yeşilçam tale. Director Mehmet Ada Öztekin describes Dehşet Bey as a modern Yeşilçam film, a nod to Turkey's golden cinematic era reimagined for today. We didn't want to make just another action movie, he notes. We wanted something poetic, even absurd at times. Beneath the gunfire and neon lies a story about meaning and what happens when a man loses it. That philosophical tone isn't accidental. Murat Mentes's writing has always blended existential humor and social satire. Translating that to screen meant balancing grit with elegance, something Büyüküstün masters effortlessly. She brings calm to chaos, says Arduç, who stars opposite her. Every time Tuba walks into a scene, the energy shifts. Abide doesn't fight to be heard. Her silence speaks louder than anything. Love, freedom, and the modern woman. During the cast's conversation, Büyüküstün was asked whether she views love as a limitation to freedom. Her answer was as nuanced as her performance. If love is real, it can't restrict you. It's about being fully yourself with someone, not dissolving into them. Freedom and love aren't opposites. They're two forces that can exist in the same breath. It's a perspective that resonates deeply within the film's themes. Dehşet Bey questions the nature of autonomy in a world ruled by invisible powers, whether political, emotional, or moral. Abide's freedom is her compassion. Her rebellion is empathy. Beyond the screen. Away from the camera, Tuba remains introspective and grounded. She admits that social media is not her natural environment. It's strange. Sometimes you read comments just to find one negative one. It gives you both discomfort and relief. It's as if we've grown addicted to negativity. Her honesty mirrors the authenticity that defines her career. There's no artifice, no calculated persona, just a genuine search for meaning, much like Abide herself. The power of subtlety. In Dehşet Bey, Büyüküstün doesn't shout her emotions. She lets them simmer, revealing a quiet storm beneath her calm. That understated power turns a noir narrative into something almost spiritual. It's a story about what happens when the human soul meets darkness and refuses to disappear, she says. At a time when cinema often glorifies chaos, Tuba Büyüküstün reminds us that strength can be soft, and rebellion can be silent. Her Abide doesn't conquer through force, she transforms through presence. And perhaps that's the true heart of Dehşet Bey, not the action, not the blood, but the tender defiance of love. As Dehşet Bey prepares to stream worldwide, audiences are not just anticipating an action drama but a work of emotional resonance. Through Tuba Büyüküstün's portrayal, love becomes both the weapon and the cure, a paradox only she could embody. With every glance and breath, she reminds us that even in the darkest corners of the human psyche, light finds a way to linger.